A landmark court settlement today in Lake County, $20 million for a man wrongfully convicted of rape and murder.
Let's go to WGN's Julian Cruz, who's live with details tonight. Julian.
Mark, juries have awarded bigger amounts in the past, but Rivera's lawyers say that this is the largest settlement of its kind reached before the start of a civil proceeding.
I just want to say thank you and just try to live my life with my family as best as we can and look forward to a beautiful future.
What happened here, it wasn't an accident, it wasn't through inadvertence, this wasn't a mistake. This was a deliberate, designed coercion of a false confession. And compounding that was the deliberate, designed fabrication of evidence.
Rivera's lawyers say it was a travesty. Juan Rivera Jr. was just 19 when a Waukegan child, Holly Staker, was brutally raped and murdered in 1992. Weeks after the tragedy, police began to question Rivera, being held on a burglary charge, and lawyers say that he was subjected to a withering 4 days of relentless interrogation, reaching a point of psychosis, according to a lawsuit brought against the city of Waukegan and Lake County law enforcement. 5 years later, the conviction was thrown out due to a judge's error, and Rivera was tried again and convicted again in 1998 before that was thrown out. DNA evidence eventually clearing Rivera, who spent his 20s and 30s in prison, much of that at Stateville. According to Jim Sotos, who represented Lake County in the settlement, Waukegan will pay the largest share of the $20 million, close to $7.5 million, and as part of the settlement, none of the parties admit to any wrongdoing.
You don't give $20 million to a guy who you think probably killed a beautiful little girl. You don't do that.
That was Locke Bowman with the MacArthur Justice Center, one of the many lawyers who represented Rivera in years of litigation. Now, insurance pays for part of the settlement in these kinds of cases, but the Tribune reporting that Waukegan taxpayers may be on the hook for much of their share, that $7.5 million. They did not have insurance. It remains to be seen exactly how much liability the taxpayers will be looking at. Sad story, and lawyers for Juan Rivera Jr. saying that justice has been served, but they want government officials to go into this further and to look into how this could have happened. They say Juan Rivera was very clearly, deliberately framed in all of this. Near downtown, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
All right, Julian, thank you.